Good morning. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. I enjoyed quite a bit of rest this weekend and some downtime, and it was wonderful. So I want you to look at your week this week and work on these zone missions so next weekend you'll have time to play and rest. Today, for our holiday mission, this is a great one to do on Monday. We're going to do a 27 Fling Boogie. That means we're going to find 27 things to throw away, 27 things to give away, 27 things to put away. Use your timer, turn on some music, and start flinging. If you still have some paper clutter you haven't dealt with, that counts too for your 27 Fling Boogie. And you can move really quick with it if you set that timer and just tell yourself, let's do this for 5 minutes and we'll be done. So work on that 27 Fling Boogie today. Get your flat surfaces ready for the holidays, and it'll also make your home look better. For your kitchen mission, since we're in a new zone this week and we're in the kitchens, clear off your countertops and wipe them down. I have found, since I have my new countertops that are granite, that they hide a lot of crumbs. Marla told me that they were like camouflage countertops, and I agree with her. They are very much like camouflage. You don't see the crumbs like I did on my white countertops, so it's always a surprise to me to find as many crumbs as I find when I start clearing them off and wiping them down. So work on those countertops today. Make that kitchen sparkle. We're going to do a mission every day in the kitchen, so it's going to look fantastic by the end of the week. If you follow along with what I do for the home blessings, today is the day you do your sheets. So pull those sheets and get those started. Joanne has a comment. She says, I wish I could rent one of your sons to start my 2 mowers so I can run the gas out. It's only a 12-hour drive. Joanne, they love working on lawn mowers. A couple of years ago, I signed one of them up for a small engine class, and the teacher had them take an engine that did not work at all, and they worked on and taking it apart, replacing parts, and at the end of the class, at the end of the week, these engines cranked. It's very cool. So they do like working on lawnmowers and weed eaters and all that fun stuff. They're really handy guys to have around. So if you struggle with your sheets, some of you don't get them done weekly, pick a day of the week that you know you're going to be home and do them. If you have a large family like mine, divide them up by day and write it down on your calendar whose sheets are going to be done which day. If you have teenagers, they can do their sheets and their laundry on the same day. I know that this is something that you kind of neglect because it's not fun pulling the sheets off and remaking that bed. But it only takes a few minutes if you just do it. Have 2 sets of sheets for each bed if possible. You can put the clean set on immediately as soon as you take off the dirty set. Wash it in hot water if you have a dust mite allergy. That's a little tip I learned from my allergist because I have a really big dust mite allergy. And that's one of the reasons why I clean under my bed every month and why I'm conscientious about dusting in my bedroom, because my dust mite allergy is a really big one. So washing my sheets in hot water takes care of dust mites. So if you didn't know that, there's your tip of the day on getting your sheets clean and fresh. Menu planning this week. I have my whole menu worked out for the week. I'm going to have a lot of chicken, which is pretty normal for me, and the boys have helped me come up with some different ideas for them, and they're going to have country style steak and gravy. And if you live in the South, you know what that means. It's a tenderized piece of steak, and you put it in an egg wash and flour, and you fry it. So they're going to have, some people call it chicken fried steak because it looks like fried chicken, but it's really steak and gravy. So they're going to be really happy tonight. They like their food fried and under gravy, and I don't do it often, but it's nice for them to have that every now and then. And I'll have my usual baked chicken and my spinach salad. So I have my menu worked out for the whole week, and it's real simple and easy, and it keeps me on my gluten-free diet and keeps my stomach happy. So that's why I eat a lot of chicken, is because I want my stomach to be happy and not hurting. If you have any questions about things you want to hear about this week, anything that you want to know about doing things around the house, let me know. I am not a perfect homekeeper. I will tell you, if you drop by my house right now, there are things sitting on counters, there's a load of laundry in process, and it's okay. It looks like we live here. It's not an overwhelming amount of clutter, but it's not perfect. So I want you to know your houses don't have to be magazine perfect all the time. You just want to work at it a little at a time and have peace in your home. Good morning, Lynn. Great to see you. So I don't want you to feel like I've built this up that I'm nice and perfect with my homekeeping. I'm just very consistent with what I do, and I do a little bit at a time, just like I'm asking you to do. And it really does work. After Sunday, I usually have more stuff on my kitchen counters than normal because I don't do a whole lot around the house on Sunday. So come Monday morning, there's going to be a few extra things on my kitchen counter. There's going to be a few more dirty clothes in the dirty clothes bin. It's okay. I've got all day. I try to not have appointments outside the house on Monday if possible, and that's when I catch up from Sunday and just move on with my week and get off to a strong start. So I want you to just set a goal today to make things a little bit better, no matter what it is that you do, whether it's doing a little decluttering, doing your home blessings, or getting dinner on the table without stress. Pick one of those and work on that. Remember to sip your water. And if you don't have your lace-up shoes on right now, I want you to do that as soon as you finish watching this video. I've got my lace-up shoes on, and I am ready to roll with my day. So the boys and I are going to do a little schoolwork, and I'm going to push that laundry through and declutter my counters. So you have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me this morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.